Hello everyone and welcome to night 8 of the C64 Summit. We're almost halfway through and we have matches from blocks M through P tonight. We are kicking off with the block M matches and our opener is going to be Rybuca versus Autumn Perkins. Abruptly cut off as I accidentally hit the button too soon. Rybuca, of course, a member of the bourgeoisie. Where is the beef? It is a valid question. Where is the beef? The beef taking his time, and here is the beef. The quote-unquote big guy of the bourgeoisie. As you can see there, the big guy, but big guy has sarcastic quote marks around it. Indeed. Going up against Autumn Perkins, recently departed Goliath, although you can see our stage crew have not updated Autumn's lighting to reflect that change. Both of these individuals need a win . Anything else would spell all but the end. Even a draw would leave them dependent on the result of the second match in the block tonight. Of course, Fen versus KingPin Jim.
Fight.
Oh, big elbows right out the gate. Autumn firing back with the chop takes for the go behind. Big heel kick to the side of the head. Nice evasive maneuvers, trying for the victory roll early on. Rybuca was wise to the trick though. Certainly the advantage as far as physical power going. Certainly Rybuca has the edge in that department. Although maybe a little more experience for Autumn Perkins. Did have that huge hiatus, mind you, but certainly a Super Pro Wrestle original. Oh, and a very dangerous flick to the forehead there. Kicking out the arm. Could have some plans in place. Who knows, we will see. Covered attempt, but only a 1. Rybuca going to the eyes, clubbing blow to the back. You can see them both going for pins fairly quickly. That could be the nerves setting in, knowing how badly they need a win. Also trying to work against the clock, of course, a 30-minute time limit in effect. There's the chops. Autumn Perkins get the better of that exchange, followed by the double stomp into a cover, but still only a 1. Scoop slam. Taking the back again. Really having some success with those kicks, but there's a huge spinebuster from the big guy. Followed by a huge lariat. Perkins back up into another bump and feed, baby. Oh, swing around. A little bit of disorientation into the Hurricane Rana. Rybuca looking for a power bomb. Perkins saw it coming. Sent into the ropes. Another huge spinebuster by Rybuca there. Who is really starting to put together some big moves. Autumn sidestepping the attempt at the follow-up there. Each of them just desperate to get some points on the board to have a chance of making it to round number 2. Oh, nice uppercut there. Trying for a Rana though. And driving the fist into the head. Taking every advantage he can in this high pressure situation. Huge lariat there though from the big guy. Nearly got it as well. This is a tense matchup. Make no mistake about that. Perkins starting to get a little bit of momentum themselves though. Nice German suplex there from Rybuca, who's hitting the ropes looking for the lariat, turned inside out, leg hooked for the cover, only a 2. Nice suplex there. Perkins trying to mount a comeback. Blocked on the attack. Oh, spinning backhand in the corner. Managed to topple the big guy. Follows with a running drop kick. And just driving the shoulder into the midsection, whatever. You know what I was trying to say, in the corner.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Back at it, clubbering blow to the back. Another huge lariat. Perkins stays, catches the enziguri desperation maneuver. Now going out to the apron. Big chop to the back of the head. And now they are trading once more. Wheel kick. And a scoop slap onto a chair. Again, the desperation setting in. We're not going to ask where the chair was hidden. Rude to ask a lady anything that. There's the beef rack. Perkins just gets the shoulder up. Oh, swung around. Takes the back, looking for the torture rack bomb. Perched up nicely with the cover and gets it on Perkins, getting the points on the board, effectively eliminating Rybuca from the tournament. %96%, a damn fine opener indeed for night 8 of the C64 Summit. 3 points on the board for Autumn Perkins. Rybuca still on 0. And now our second match from Block M for this evening. This pitting last week's winners against each other. The winner will of course guarantee themselves to place in the next round. KingPin Jim versus Fen Antony. KingPin Jim, of course, the current Mr. Jackpots, can cash that in for a title shot at any time of his choosing. Looking to get his hands on the proverbial big one. Going up against one half of Paradise Vibes, former Simultaneous Champion, former Twitch.tv Champion, former Junior Vice Executive Champion, Fen Antony. Nice timing on the pyro with the pose. Both victorious last week, of course. Fen picking up the win over Autumn Perkins. KingPin Jim picking up the win over Rybuca. A win here to send either one of them to the next round. Hard elbow there from Fen. A junior heavyweight, of course, but quite a hard hitter with it. As well as we can see, there being technically a depth, but gets taken over by the arm drag. It's when Jim starts getting the combos going that he really picks up momentum. Spiking Fen already with the DDT, only a 1 count, very early days in this match. Fen kicking the leg out of the leg. Oh, slides under whatever Jim was attempting there, knocking over his opponent. Trying to tie up the legs, maybe slow the impact of the flash kick later in the match. Up out the back of the suplex, and what a hard shot that was. Jim firing back with one of his own, followed by that judo hip toss takeover into the cover, but still only one. And here they go. Here's our first trade-off of the match. Back and forth they go. Corkscrew, followed by the low-angle moonsault. And just booting the crap out of Fen there. Big boy. Likes to throw them up after that for a boot to the ribs. Fen firing back, targeting the arm. Locking those arms up for a submission move. Shades of Milano Collection with that one. Up top, oh, caught by the stunner, rolls through. Again, it's going to take a lot to put one of these two away. Winds up with elbow after elbow. And there's the cover. Only the two. Fen coming in with more of those stiff elbows, taking the back. A wheel kick, much like the one we were seeing Autumn use. Jim cheats his way out of it. Nice combination, ending with the European uppercut there by Fen. Looking to the hit ropes, comes in with a huge drop kick to the back of the head. Jim right back up into it, looking for the suplex reversed. Trying for it again, Lazy Boy Brainbuster. Followed by that reverse suplex. As Fen out on the apron, oh, fires back with the enziguri, putting paid to whatever Jim had planned. Flash kick out of nowhere, back of the head. Couldn't capitalise on it. As Fen continuing to target the limbs, heading up top. Another moonsault, too close to the ropes on it. Spike with the Rana. Firing up is the former simultaneous champion. Jim firing back with a release suplex there. Smack outside the head, ripcord style. Tried for the flash kick, couldn't nail it. Another combo. Oh, hooks him up, looking for the Jim Jam arcade edition. And that's it. Must have crushed the ribs or something. Referee forever Craig calling it. Jim, 6 points on the board. Moving on to the second round. He is dead, wrapped in plastic. As with that, we must inform you, Sofia Vergara has struck again, 82%. I mean, you always do hit a little lower when there is a critical involved. Your winner, moving on to round number 2, KingPin Jim. Next up, we move on into Block N. This one kicking off with Pumpkin Spice versus Big Ass Truckman. Pumpkin Spice out first. In a very good position after having secured the win on night 1. Sorry, night 4, but night 1 of this block against Onigiri Toru. Going up against the big ass Truckman, who fought to a draw. The former Wrestleverse champion, Dragon Spike, a lot of which was just the big ass Truckman throwing Dragon Spike all over the ring. We actually theorised that he might not know how to end a match. Had that great showing, of course, at the Hyper Bowl this year in his debut. It could be a tough one for Pumpkin Spice. Look, he's someone you just cannot match power with. Huge knee to the gut there. And again driving Pumpkin Spice into the mat. Just flattened there. Pumpkin Spice trying to come back with the chops. You see, they're not really phasing him all that much, so trying for a cover and not even a 1. Pumpkin Spice gonna have to use all of her cunning. But what can a pumpkin do against such reckless power? Again, not even a 1 on the cover there. Trying for the crossbody and just big ass Truckman just shrugged it off. Back and forth they're going. And we know those palm strikes for Pumpkin Spice can do some damage. Like I said, as well as a popular competitor, has a good track record across many companies as well. Of course, coming into us on loan from Typhoon Pro. Trying for a backslide. Hooked up nice and tight, and again, just not even a 1. Driving the knees into the back of the big ass Truckman. You know Pumpkin Spice will take any advantage that she can get. Again, targeting the legs, maybe trying to take away the chug-a-lug strength of the big ass Truckman. Like, you notice Pumpkin Spice not wasting any time when big ass Truckman is on the mat, always trying to follow up. And moves like that are why trying to avoid a hellacious powerbomb like that nearly got the job done. There's a gourd buster. The Pumpkin Spice, I mean, certainly has the experience edge, of course. Has the experience to know when to kick a big ass Truckman in the plums. But at that time it was big ass Truckman not wasting any time, just repeated stomps. Oh, there's the head cannon. Tried to roll him up, couldn't get it. Full Nelson driver into the cover. Again, Pumpkin Spice barely escaped that time. To the centre of the ring, looking for the other head cannon perhaps. Gets it. Couldn't even follow up. Big ass Truckman already back to his feet. Oh, sidestepping the second attempt. But it is looking like the big man is putting some momentum together. Nice suplex there. Looking for the deadlift one. Pumpkin Spice. Oh. Trying to use that wrestling skill, but we're in the ropes. CM Chainsaw applying the count, of course. But, I mean, Pumpkin Spice is putting up a hell of a fight here. Looking for another juggernaut run. Oh, missed it. Pumpkin Spice saw it coming. Takes it back, just throws the head back. A bit of you-fool there from Pumpkin Spice as they now lock up again. Sliced bread. Or should that be sliced pumpkin? Gets a 2 count off it. Again, the headbutt just knocking back Pumpkin Spice. Going for the backslide. Into the ropes. You see, maybe Pumpkin Spice having a right idea here, trying to wear the big man out, trying to exhaust his energy. Not to mention shenanigans like that, but just in return with the lariat. Sends him into the ropes. Another head cannon. Oh, knee to the bum. Some clobbering blows there. But Pumpkin Spice keeps fighting back. Looking for a suplex, reversed all the way to the outside.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Makes it back into the ring, driving the big ass Truckman into the corner. Maybe looking for another head cannon. Nails it. Into the cover. Out at 2. Rolled through into the cover. Couldn't even hold him down. Gets him that time. Pumpkin Spice trying evasive maneuvers there, trying to lure him into something. Lure him into that submission away from the ropes, but cannot keep him in it. Fighting back. Not allowing him to keep too much momentum. Head scissors into the cover. For the 2. Cannonball. Looking for another. A 3rd one. And now the ground and pound. Tying up. Oh, backslider. Couldn't hold him. He's honking up. Again, Pumpkin Spice with the sidestep. Spine buster. Low blow.
20 minutes.
Pumpkin Spice really taking it to him. Grounded blows to the back of the head. He pops right back up though and hurls Pumpkin Spice across the ring. Pumpkin Spice though smart enough to always have a counter ready. As they tie once more into the ropes. Head cannon. 2. Trying for a poison rana. It's the ropes, comes in with the crossbody. Another headbutt right into the midsection. Flambe spiced pumpkin indeed. And now they're trading again. We are past the 20-minute mark. And it was the same the last time. It's so hard to keep the big-ass Truckman down. But he seems to not go for the pin as often as he should. Another flambe. Into the bow and arrow. Driving the knee into the gut. Pumpkin Spice back up. Dodges the flames again. Hurled across the ring. Oh, comes out with the kangaroo kick. We're approaching the 25-minute mark. Gourbuster. Looking for that cannonball again. And just throwing Pumpkin Spice to the floor. Huge lariat. Another. Pumpkin Spice grabbing the chair, getting back into the ring. Missed with the chair, but going after the arm. Driven over. Another cannonball. They are closing in on the time limit. Less than 3 minutes remain. Backslider. And again, hurling Pumpkin Spice across the ring. You can see he is slightly worn out. Trying for the backslide. Backbreaker and just thrown Pumpkin Spice like she is nothing. Less than 2 minutes. Reversing the Irish whip. But again the low blow. Pumpkin Spice is just fending him off. Seems to have an answer. Both of them worn out by this point. Less than a minute remains. Looking for the head cannon. Can she get him? Cover. 30 seconds remain. Faced Pumpkin. Nearly gone, but couldn't. Another time limit draw for the big ass Truckman. Certainly a powerful individual, but also seems to be lacking that killer instinct he showed in the Hyper Bowl. 100%. 1 point apiece. Both still in it. Coming up next, the other match from Block N for this evening. Onigiri Toru going up against Dragon Spike. Of course, a former Wrestleverse champion. Former Pew Pew champion. Former Menage a Trois champion. Dragon Spike. The one shoot style wrestler in this group. It's quite an eclectic group, if we're honest. Up against Onigiri Toru, former Twitch.tv champion, of course, and until recently was the NSFW Junior Heavyweight champion. Lost that title on their last show to Jet Jaguar. needs a win after being caught out by Pumpkin Spice last week. Here we go.
Fight.
The battle of the white and red guys, let's go. Toru is going to have to be very careful to try and avoid moves like this, those dangerous submission moves of Dragon Spike. Dodges the knee. Trying for the handspring. Nobody there. Rolls out from the back mount attempt. There's the finger bang. And down into the Fujiwara armbar. Oh, reversal into the hammerlock. Toru, groundwork not his forte, so he will need to be careful there. Oh, trying for it. Nope, nothing doing. Up and over and nope. Welcome in everyone, you join us during this Block N C64 Summit match. Dragon Spike versus Onigiri Toru. Huge kicks in the corner there from Dragon Spike. Submission and striking expertise up against the eclectic Onigiri Toru, who desperately needs a win here. Nothing other than a win will do for Toru. Fights his way out of the submission attempt.
5 minutes gone.
Trying to take the back. Oh, just driven down. And targeting the arm. And, oh, just quite a scrappy encounter when they're on their feet here. Nice underhook arm drag. Good evasive maneuvers from Onigiri Toru, but he does need to be careful. You cannot get caught slipping, especially on the mat by Dragon Spike. You notice, I mean, Dragon Spike recovered quickly there. Toru knew he had to get to his feet. Coming in with those, I mean, they're not quite enziguris, but not a million miles off a leg feed variant. Putting the brakes on the Irish whip attempt, taking the back, but gets rolled through into the arm lock. Toru targeting the leg slightly, but gets caught again. Needs to get something going here if he is to stand a chance of making it to the next round. Again, trying to take him down to the mat into a guillotine choke. Snap suplex, beautifully executed. Followed with a second.
10 minutes gone.
Now off the ropes, looking for a big pop-up Hurricane Rana, trying to string some moves together. Dragon Spike was recovering quickly enough, he couldn't follow it up off the top rope. Instead going for the knockdown again. Dodges the takedown. Irish whip leapfrog. But Dragon Spike knew that flying lariat was coming. But Toru's starting to string together some offense here. Back and forth they go. Both down now. And again, trying to target the legs, maybe reduce the effectiveness of the kicks. The Dragon Spike is so deftly delivering. Comes in with another combination, dragging Toru away from the ropes, and a rear naked choke. Toru escapes. Looking for that handspring elbow. Stringing together some moves now. Up top, frog splash. Looking for maybe a swanton. Really taking it to Dragon Spike here. Third. Is the comeback on? You can see the tiredness sitting in for both of them already. Another vicious combination, dragging Toru away from the ropes. May have been looking for that Fujiwara armbar again, but Toru did just enough to block it. But again, just forced into the takedown. But Toru, with a triangle choke, just doing everything he can to avoid the ground-based defense. Again with the finger bang. Takes him down with the kick again. Out of nowhere a car. The Dragon Spike just got right back up. Trying for the Fujiwara there, but they were in the ropes. Always with the ring awareness, locks in the submission. Toru just able to escape. Up reverse. And with the boot, Kamigoye style. Again, just one palm strike was all it took. Looking for that double arm destroyer though. No sold. Into the Fujiwara armbar. And that is it. Dragon Spike getting the win. Onigiri Toru effectively eliminated from the tournament. %, with the Fujiwara armbar. Dragon Spike getting the win. Not guaranteed passage yet, but Onigiri Toru guaranteed not being able to advance to the second round. Next up, it is our bonus match for the evening. Tex Wrexham, Rood for the Super Pro Wrestle World Championship. They fought to a draw this past Monday in Block B. It was deemed enough. That was enough for Tex Wrexham to get a title shot, which is happening right now. Tex Wrexham, here he comes. The Cumry Cowboy, of course. Looking to add to his championship cabinet, as it were. A former Pro-Graps champion, a former Gibraltar champion. Holds the record for most successful defences of the latter. Had that hellacious match with his opponent here past Monday. Time limit draw it ended in. Now, as is the rules with all of the bonus matches, the 30-minute time limit is still in effect. But certainly a very different impetus to this rematch with the title on the line. This is a match, I mean, even when they were drawn together, this was a match people had been talking about for quite some time. Rood, of course, only ever 3-time Super Pro Wrestle World Champion. In addition, former Twitch.tv champion, the winner of this year's Hyper Bowl, and of course the winner of the BOFA 2023 tournament. Or was it 2024? My brain is mush. But if their match this past Monday was anything to go by, we are in for a stormer here. Oh, big right hand there from Tex Wrexham. An extremely wild hard hitter, although the same could be said for both men. Rood taking control with that drop to hold, but gets caught by that scoop slam there from the challenger. Nice release suplex. Quite similar in a lot of ways, these two. Oh, nice dragon screw leg whip. Oh, drop kick the champ clean out of the ring. Not going out. They want to settle this one in the ring, even though that time limit draw ended when they were both on the outside. I think they just kind of lost track of time. Nice drop kick there from the challenger. As they start trading those huge right hands from Tex Wrexham. The big elbows from the champ. And again, it is Tex Wrexham taking advantage.
Give up.
Looking to apply a lasso there. Rood got out of it quick into the cover. Big Hands Johnson was right there, but not even a one count. Looking for the Sandstone Flosion already. Into the cover. And again, judging by that last match they had, this is one that really could go either way. Rood trying to get the crowd on side. Both very, very popular competitors, of course. Oh, turnabout fair play, drop kicking Wrexham to the outside. You fool. Oh, coming in with the Ian Rush. Only a one. Oh, trying for the Kata Hajime, but they fell into the ropes with it. Another nice release suplex there. Sends Wrexham into the ropes, taking the back, looking for it again, but again they fell into the ropes. It does constrict the breathing, ever so briefly. Can't get a win with it that way. A minute, huge shotgun drop kick. And also, what do they have in the tank at the moment after that grueling match together on Monday? Because they held nothing back, make no mistake. Oh, third time. Wrexham got wise to it, coming over with the slingshot. Rood now taking the back, tries for the German. Wrexham was just wise enough to deflect it. Hit that lariat, centre of the rope, so big exploder there from the champ. Oh, trying to follow up, but Wrexham putting the blockers on. Now again looking for the slingshot, boom, right in the jaw that time. Pops up for the elbow. And now looking for the Sandstone again. The champ not staying down. It is all Tex Wrexham at the moment though. Looking to set up for that running, charging drop kick to the back. Looking to follow up the bang tidy lariat. Rood knew it was coming, was wise to it after being clobbered by it this Monday. Sharp European uppercut there, followed by a simple back body drop, taking Wrexham to the ground. And off the ropes, taking the back. Oh, Might have been looking for the Bozeman suplex there, but couldn't nail it. Trying to get the go behind. Instead, whips Wrexham into the buckles. Nice European uppercuts as these two just continue to try and wear each other down. Now Rood off the ropes, taking the back. Again trying for this German suplex. But Wrexham knows it's there, knows to be evasive when Rood takes the back. So he hits you with the Mulholland Driver, of course. As they trade yet again. Back and forth they go. Comes round damn fine elbow. And another. Wrexham is dazed. Trying for the suplex, slides out the back. Bozeman suplex. Into the tiger knee. Counter Esperanto. And now they are going outside. And a reminder, everything does hurt more on the floor. It must be true, it rhymes. And why would a rhyme lie? Oh God! That's the thing with guys like this. Sandstone flosion on the floor. Both beating the count at 17. Oh! Tried for the discus, rolls through with the suplex, again caught by that lariat. Oh, Ginger Flosion, his own variation of it. Leg hooked. Trying for again, Wrexham at the back this time. Hooks that lariat beautifully. And again, they are both right back into it. Reverses the suplex attempt with a DDT. Now Rood sending them to the outside. Full speed ahead. Flying over the top rope. And again, it would seem you just cannot suplex, German suplex anyway, Tex Wrexham, who again looks for the sandstone on the floor. And beating the count. Both back in the ring again. Hits it in the ring this time. Into the cover. I thought Rood's feet might have been in the ropes there, but Big Ass Johnson, if they were, did not notice it. Back and forth they are going. Comes in with the lariat. And now the other side of the crowd getting a taste. We are closing in on the 20-minute mark already. This one flying by as these two just knock lumps out of each other. But they do need to beat the count. Rood beats the count. Wrexham needs to hurry. Bozeman suplex again. Now sends him into the ropes. Brainsaw. And out off the top of the elbow, but they are in the ropes. Oh, reverse. Back and forth they are going. Suplex to the centre of the ring. Not able to follow it up though. As here they go again. And that is a damn fine elbow. But you see the exhaustion setting in for both of them. Could be looking for the knee here. Gets it. But again, Wrexham had just enough in the tank to block the follow-up. Usually likes to set them up for that charging elbow on the ground. And now Wrexham taking it to the outside. And back in. Wrexham looking for an avalanche German. Setting up for a bang. still cannot put the champ away. Sandstone Flosion. Back and forth they are going. How can they have anything left in the tank, especially after Monday? Now Rood's turn to try and go Avalanche, blocks it. Sent into the turnbuckle now. Planting Wrexham up top. But again blocks it. Huge drop kick there from the challenger. Oh, trying for a cheeky cover, but Wrexham was like having none of it. Oh, takes it back. One thing very notable, Rood has so far avoided the running version of the Bang Teddy Lariat. Wrexham has avoided the Mulholland Driver. It's the Ginger Flosion. Couldn't fully capitalise, dragging Wrexham away from the ropes. Oh, breaks the back. Across the knee. This really could go either way. Rood now going up top. Drops the stomp. Less than 2 minutes remain. Up into the tree of woe. Not sure what he's trying there. Trying for the suplex. Wrexham reverses. Looking for the lasso. The hog tie. Trying for the go by. Instead, looking for the mind slide. Brain buster. Less than 30 seconds on the clock. Still can't put him away. And once again, they have fought to the 30 minutes. We are going to have to get some follow-up on this match once the C64 Summit is out of the way. Once the time limits are out of the way. 97% didn't quite hit the heights of the first one apparently. What do I know? I'm just watching the match. But nonetheless, time limit draw. So Holly Rood retains. Next up, we move on into Block O. This one pitting last week's two winners against each other. Big Bento Futori versus Christian Kino. Big Bento Futori representing the Boy Lads stable from NSFW. Has certainly been a popular competitor since debuting a couple of years ago. And he can wiggle. He can raise the roof, and boy howdy can he dance. Look at him go. Up against the leader of the academy, as we can see here, accompanied by Best Boy Roy. And there he is, coming out in a suit like a bastard, still with that fake title. The old version, of course, of the Super Pro Wrestle World Championship that he lost to Holly Rood at WrestleMania.
Fight.
Here we go, big Bento Futori, Christian Kino. This should be a hard-hitting contest. Big Bento might actually have... I mean, Christian is a very strong competitor. That's evidenced there by that huge scoop slam. But Big Bento might actually have the advantage in that regard here. Swing and a miss with the lariat. And again, these are two that have not faced each other one-on-one before. You get a lot of first-time matches here in the C64 Summit. And just tossing to the outside. And there's the best boy Roy getting involved. You hear the boos ringing out from the crowd.
5, 6, 7,
Big Bento though firing back. They're getting caught. And he needs to be careful if he gets thrown out there. Big splash in the corner. And our cameraman not knowing what to do is Best Boy Roy refusing to move back to his own corner. Strong style trading covers, sure, why not? Oh, off the ropes, big shoulder tackle there from Christian.
5 minutes gone.
And Big Bento doing all he can to fight. But he is essentially up against two men here. We saw the immediate attack when he came to the outside there from Christian. Huge chops there from Big Bento. Oh, looking for the splash out of the corner. Christian looking for that spinning attitude adjustment.
1, 2.
Do not keep him down. Big suplex there from Bento.
Give up.
Please, Best Boy, get back to your own corner. Your swag too strong. Cameraman doesn't know what to do. Shoulder block. And now reversing the Irish whip. Another one. It's almost as if the Best Boy is waiting for Bento to be thrown to the outside again. Huge headbutt there from Bento. A strong fighter indeed. Christian, let's be honest, regardless of what you thought of his tactics toward the end, was a fighting champion when he was a world champion. Looking for that spinning A again.
10 minutes gone.
Into the cover. Bento though, firing back. Big backbreaker. For the love of God, man, get back to your own side of the ring. Drops the splash. Missed with the cheeks. Oh, big right hand there from the former champ. Still wearing that fake title though. And a big back suplex from Bento. Christian manages to recover quickly though. Hoisting him up for it again. That is the third time we've seen him put so many people away with that move. Choosing to not go for the cover there. Could be a mistake. Big Bento box, but into the ropes. Thrown up for the neck breaker. Swings around onto the back. Can't keep him down. He's raising the roof. That was a cheeky attempt at a cover there. Spine buster. Please, Roy, get back to your own corner. Oh, huge spine buster there. Taking a moment to just try and get his breath back. Oh, huge clothesline. And you can see Roy impressed with that one. And Big Bento deciding he's had enough. Oh, got distracted by Roy. It looked like Frog Splash. Oh, Big Fireman's carry slam of his own. Christian firing back. Tied up in the tree. Oh, what a kick to the midsection. Looking for the Big Bento box. Couldn't keep Christian down. And a suplex. Shut the hell up, Roy. We may have to ban this guy from ringside. Right, manages to fight them both off, gets caught coming back into the ring. Still fighting on though, still playing to the crowd. It's another up, so bulldozes the spinebuster attempt. I think our cameraman might be high. Oh, slides through. Big left hand. Superman punch into the cover. And that was the move he beat Steevn Seraphim with and takes another victory with it over Big Bento Futori in highly controversial circumstances. We are going to look at getting Best Boy Roy banned from ringside. 95%. I don't know how. Damn you, Best Boy Roy. Damn you. Next up in Block O action, Alan Rogue versus Steevn Seraphim. Let's go to ringside. First out will be Alan Rogue, of course, a former Super Pro Wrestle World Champion. Not accompanied by Eddie Sideburns. Managers have been banned from ringside after the farce that was that last match. Going up against former street magician Steevn Seraphim. His most notable action has been that magic show he put on at WrestleMania 6. made his assistant Angel DeVille levitate and was trying to saw Sasha Rose in half.
Fight.
And has yet to win a match, not just in the C64 Summit, but in general. Brought in for his star power by the bosses at Goliath, of course. And if he's going to get his first win, he has a tough ask of it here against former champion Alan Rogue. Oh, Spine Buster. And again, you notice Rogue targeting the extremities. Such a versatile wrestler that excels on the mat. Loves to try and tie people up, as he does here with the hammerlock. Nice fireman's carry takeover. And again, going after the legs. And charges up with the knee in the corner. But there's the magic shenanigans of Steevn Seraphim. It looks like he just pulled up a drawstring or something, was trying to choke Alan Rogue with it. Sent to the outside. And again, using his arcane skills to his advantage. Rogue into the rings of Saturn. Favoured manoeuvre, of course. A lot of this has been Steevn Seraphim simply trying to evade the offense of the former champ, as evident there, sliding out through the legs and trying to give him a really good spanking. Here they go. Forcing Seraphim back with those European uppercuts. And out again with the magic, sending Rogue to the outside. Oh, kicks a leg out the leg. Seraphim showing he knows how to target a leg as well. Trying to frustrate Rogue here into making a mistake, perhaps. And you might be watching this and thinking, how is this fair? Using these magic acts to try and get a win. But as we said, he has not won yet. He has never won a match. Not for the water track, driving that spike into Rogue's head, busting him open. Gets a 1 count off it. Hooking him up, Mr. Rogue's well ride. And that was almost up there and then. Locking in that paradise lock, you see the blood leaking out of the head of the former champion. Planting Seraphim up top, goes to the eyes. And again using his magic to ill effect. Rogue going back after the legs this time. We're coming in with a sliding clothesline. Heading up top. Saw Seraphim recovering, decided it was not worth the risk. And again back to the paradise lock. It's also just occurred to me this is the first blood we've had tonight. and seems content to just leave him locked there before reversing now, taking the back and just... And this guy cannot be trusted. We are trying to have a serious wrestling tournament. Yeah, you get him, Rogue. Comes off with the diving headbutt. Looked tight for the cover, but was too close to the ropes. You could see trying to pull him away from the ropes on that one, but it wasn't quite enough. Had enough of this guy's shit, you could say. Hip toss. Thank you, 668 for the follow. Oh, a little bit more magic. And now, oh, looking for the figure four around the post. He has been targeting the legs. Seraphim going to the eyes, kicking the leg out the leg. Now targeting other extremities as Rogue takes it back into the ring. He wants to finish this in the ring. Both of them do need a win. Oh, trying to trick him into thinking the critical had occurred before going for the small package. Off the ropes. Oh, slides out the back. Back and forth they go again. Oh, slides out of it. And again using the magic. Rogue. Oh, dragon screw leg whip. With a bit of recklessness in there. He is sick of putting up with this nonsense. Oh, throws him down to the mat with his mind. Kicks the leg out the leg. And looking for the tiger suplex. Gets the win. Alan Road getting 3 points on the board, effectively eliminating Steevn Seraphim from the tournament. And that scores a surprising 94%. Alan Road, your winner, putting himself in a decent position to make it to the next round. We will find out if he does that next week. And now, coming up next, we move into Block P, the final block for tonight. We are kicking that off with Hippo Jambo versus Richard G. Hawk. Certainly an international battle. An international group. Come to think of it. We have an Australian, we have a Scot, we have a Canadian, we have an American. Of course, Hippo Jambo the Scot, hailing from Edinburgh. Accolades include being the longest reigning WAP champion of all time. Held that title for 2 straight years. Going up against Richard G. Hawk, a multiple-time Pier 6 champion. Has held the simultaneous championships as well, member of the Bourgeoisie, of course. His teammates have had mixed fortunes tonight. Rybuca lost in the opener, effectively eliminating Rybuca from the tournament, whereas Dragon Spike got the win over Onigiri Toru. Richard G. Hawk will be looking to try and join Dragon Spike in the second round, as well as Brian J, who wrestled a few nights ago, of course, has already booked his place in the second round. Ramming into the shoulder, and again. Seemingly, Richard G. Hawk targeting the arms. Does he know something we don't? Sends Hippo into the ropes, a big shoulder block. Of course, you have to think the physical strength advantage lying with Richard G. Hawk. But if there was anything we learned over that 2-year title reign of Hippo Jambos, it is that they have great resiliency. Dodges the lariat, thrown with the suplex there. Hippo trying for one of their own, couldn't get it. Clothesline into the cover. River Craig was right there, but only a 1 count. Oh, trying for a very horny cover indeed, but only a 1 count. Gourd Buster planting Hippo on their chest. Another nice suplex. Coming in with the cheeks, but gets caught up. Stockport pimps already. Legacy. The other foot was still at the ropes, only barely, but it was there. As they go into a titty smack battle, a staple of one of Hippo's matches, of course. Cannot get through a match. I'll start that again. Cannot get through a match with Hippo without one. They're showing no signs of slowing down. And it is the forearms, the intermittent forearms being thrown in by Richard G. Hawk that won that strike exchange. Kicks the leg out of the leg. And now off the ropes, bang! And a big hard chop there. Dragging the palm right down the chest, kicks the leg out the leg. Locks in that, I guess you can call it a variant of a Rings of Saturn. And it is when Hippo starts stringing together offense, they are very, very dangerous indeed. Oh, the cross-legged brainbuster. And trying to choke Hippo. That's a mistake. That'll just make them more powerful. And looking for Pump Hippo Powerbomb. Nearly gone with it. And again, just launched with the suplex there. Coming in with a clothesline. And again, it is a trepidatious encounter. Like we say, a Hippo win would guarantee them being in the next round. And they're not going to do it with that. That is an illegal hold. It will, I mean, even temporarily restricting the breath will make it, will tire you out so much quicker. And again with that cross-legged brainbuster. Thrown up into the edge crusher. Hippo with the motorboat. looking for another again. Kind of restricting the breath, I guess. Taking the back, but gets caught. Short arm clothesline. Fires up off the choke attempt. Dodges it. But getting the motorboat sending. Into the centre of the ring. As I'm right there, Superman punch. Playing to the crowd though, and that could be a mistake. Instead, Braun into yet another take the smack battle. So back and forth this one. Feel like it really could go either way. Spear there from Richard G. Hawk. And now regaining control, looking for the Stockport Pimps. Leg is hooked, but Hippo will not stay down. Nice headbutt there, taking the offense back to Richard G. Hawk, but sent into the ropes. Big clothesline. Shot to the gut, the custom special. Up, popped up, rolled right through with it. Richard G. Hawk still on the attack, looking for the Goldbuster. But he is starting to tire. There's only so long you can move at this pace without exhaustion setting in. You can see there he is trying to shrug it off. Cheeked out of it. Again with the Death Valley. Both make it by their feet. Thrown for. Setting up for a lariat. Turning Hippo inside out. Followed by that kick right into the crown. Hawk maybe becoming more desperate, knowing what is at stake, knowing anything other than a win would be essentially sending him home at the first time of asking. Reversal of the Irish whip, both into the ropes, kicks the leg out the leg. Hippo also starting to breathe a little heavy. Oh, pump! Samoan drop, setting up. Hurts. Hippo back up. But swung into that spinning side slam, looking for it again. Bang. Hippo recovers again. Both of them exhausted. We are past the 20-minute mark. Remember, all of these group matches coming with a 30-minute time limit. Setting up nicely. Sends Hippo into the ropes. Just a kitchen sink knee into the gut. And again off the ropes. Oh, dodges it. Cannot dodge the fall away slam though. Oh, back to the feet. Caught flush with that forearm. 22 minutes. We've already seen 2 draws tonight. There is the Stockport Pimps again. Leg hooked. Won't stay down. Bringing in the motorboat once more. Hippo out on the apron. Not usually part of their forte. Flies over with the DDT. Hits the Fury Horny cover, but too close to the ropes. Headbutt, back of the head. Low blow. Drops the elbow off the ropes. They are both so much slower and getting to their feet now. Swinging side slam. Not sure how to follow up. Hippo to their feet, but dazed. Headbutt. Right back up into the fight. Manhattan drop. An Irish whip into the opposite corner. Hippo looking for the cannonball perhaps. Bang! Or is it more boom? I don't know. Pump. Hippo power bomb. And I think Richard G. Hawk is moving on to round number 2. And that is, of course, our second critical of the night as well. The first, of course, occurring KingPin Jim against Fen Antony. This one went on quite a bit longer. 100%. You are damn right, they knocked lumps out of each other. And to confirm, Hippo Jambo moving on to the second round. Coming up next, our main event for this evening. Former WAP champion Afrodite Jackson going up against the current one half of the simultaneous champions, Jen Steele. Afrodite Jackson, the pressure is very much on. Essentially nothing other than a win will do. Up against Jen Steele, of course, one half of the simultaneous champions, former world champion as well, of course. And again, dating back to the first era of Super Pro Wrestle, won so many titles, one of the most highly decorated competitors we have, including main eventing the first WrestleMania. Referee Jojo Lee for this one. Ding ding, ref says go. You have to think they both know what they're up against. Afrodite Jackson in the last year or so has become such an integral part of Super Pro Wrestle shows. Jen Steele, essentially within Super Pro Wrestle, a living legend. Oh, looking for the, certainly the Dragon Suplex, a huge part of Jen Steele's arsenal. And like we said there, they know each other by reputation. Afrodite Jackson had it scouted. Taking the back, big lariat back of the head. Nice hip toss takeover. Both utilising strike finishers as well. Of course, Jen Steele utilising that breaker of chins lariat. Afrodite Jackson using the Venus jaw crack, roundhouse kick. Trying for the head scissor choke. That head scissor takeover. Steele again with the forearms. And again, both trying to finish it quick, albeit for separate reasons. Aphrodite Jackson will want to take the pressure off a little bit, have a bit of confidence going into that last match. Jen Steele wanting the satisfaction of knowing that they have their place in the second round already. And a big double arm suplex is when Steele gets the suplexes going. You might be in trouble. A big open-handed slap there by Aphrodite Jackson, hitting the ropes. Comes in with that big pump kick. And it's getting those combinations going where you want to be wary when you're taking on Aphrodite Jackson. You fool. Sent into the ropes. Another back body drop. Trying for the cover. But nothing doing. Of course, the final match day of this block will be Hippo Jambo versus Jen Steele. That's sure to be a hell of a contest. Depending on the result here, there is a chance they might both be through already, whereas Aphrodite Jackson will be taking on Richard G. Hawk. And there is those combinations, so quick with the hands and feet. And Patella Brainbuster sent into the corner. Steele could be looking for an avalanche suplex, maybe a German. Aphrodite fighting out of it. And again, big boot to the face. Steele with the slaps, hits the ropes for a flying shoulder tackle. Looking for a backslide, but landed a little too close to the ropes with it. Back and forth they go. Big lariat in return. Oh, axe kick top of the head. Nice judo-like takeover there by Aphrodite. Clutch suplex. Like expected, these two going hard. Another suplex there from Steele. Takes the back underhook arm drag. And again. Oh, Snapdragon. Usually it likes to follow that with a deadlift, but even if Aphrodite hadn't quickly recovered, they were a little too close to the ropes on it, as they now take it to the outside. Remember, everything hurts more on the floor. It must be true, it rhymes. Even those hard slaps hurt more on the floor. I'll put it to the mat. Deadlift dragon. Maybe, yeah, the feet were in the ropes, but still the damage will have been done from it. Up rolls through it into the guillotine. Pump kick. Aphrodite looking confident. Takes the back. Over with the bulldog choke across the back. Back to the guillotine. And even if it doesn't get the submission, repeated choking maneuvers like that will drive the wind out of Jen Steele. Oh, setting up for the Venus jaw crack. Bam! But Steele just barely gets the shoulder up. Taking the back now, short arm lariat. Drops a big boy. And again. And there's the breaker of chins in return, turning Aphrodite Jackson inside out. Only the two. 18 minutes have elapsed. Breaker of chins again, caught in the corner with it. Over it go. Pulled away from the ropes. And maybe, just maybe, if they had been able to get to the pin quicker. Back and forth they go again. Axe kick, top of the head. Coming in with a combo once more. And was looking to set up for the Venus draw crack there, but oh, gets it this time. Boom! And turned too close to the ropes. Maybe the relative inexperience of Aphrodite Jackson coming into play there. As we pass the 20-minute mark, 2/3 of the way through the allotted time for this match. And just booing the ribs of the prone Aphrodite Jackson, who reverses the Irish whip into the opposite corner, comes in with the kick. But they are both so determined. Oh, threw into the guillotine again, but the back roll took them to the ropes. Drops the Oshigoroshi. And repeatedly kicking in the spine. Jackson takes it back. Oh, rolled over with it this time. Mike sometimes uses that to get people in position for that roundhouse kick, but not on this occasion. And again with the boot to the spine, but gets caught. Backbreaker. Center of the ropes. Drop toe hold. Just hitting with everything they can at the moment. If there is an opportunity to land a move, they are taking it. Reversal. Puts the brakes on, dodges the breaker of chin's hard slap. Vertical suplex, they are both down. Time is running out. Takes the back into the corner, big smack upside the head. Didn't waste any time with the follow-up. Up rolls for a guillotine. Scrambling towards the ropes, eventually Steevn managing to force their way out. Oh, that one hurt. You could see Steevn clutching the neck. Now taking the back. Ripcord pump kick. Steevn back up, must be just working on pure adrenaline at the moment. Less than 5 minutes on the clock. Next kick. And again with the suplex. Into the cover. And that is it. Essentially rendering the last night of Block P meaningless. It is now confirmed, and the first group to confirm both people who will be going through. It will be Jen Steele, it will be Aphrodite Jackson. What a match to finish off night 8 with. That is going to do it for us here at Super Pro Wrestle. We thank you all so much for coming out and joining us. We will be back on Tuesday with night 9, getting round the third matches from each group. So long, everybody. We hope to see you there.